Thank you, everybody, for coming back to the Riggs Beast channel. As always, let's go beast on that subscribe button. Let's go beast on that like button. And let's go beast on this week's Let's Talk Wrestling. Now, before I begin, you remember our sponsor, the subscribe button. Let's give him some love. Below this video, that big red subscribe button, 100% free. Let's go ahead and click that mother. Now, to the right of him, his sister, the notification icon. If you click it right now, 100% off, absolutely free. Don't have to pay a dime. Be notified when the beast goes live and become an absolute beast yourself. Now, for this week's Let's Talk Wrestling, there's not a lot of news. Let's just be frank here. There wasn't anything last week. It's why this show took a hiatus. I'm going to come on here, waste your time? No, that wouldn't be the beast thing to do. There's a little bit of news this week. An injury to a star is at the end. And Roman Reigns versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title is rumored. I'll tell you why that one not only makes sense, but expect it to be the beginning of the main event scene for a title, and why you can't complain, yet you absolutely can complain. Let's start with the injury to a WWE superstar, which can it be the end for her, Emma. She came home early from a UK trip. She hurt her shoulder. You look at her Twitter, you look at timeline, it doesn't look good. It may be a significant shoulder injury. As of this recording, nothing is confirmed. If this is a serious shoulder injury and she has to be out for any length of time, this legitimately could be the end of Emma in the WWE, and let's go over why. If you don't remember, years ago, bubbly Emma, Santino Marella, coming out doing that, I don't even know what to call it, entrance. Just go YouTube it. And then she gets the shoplifting incident in a Walmart. And she's off. She's suspended. She has to start all the way back in NXT again. You remember the first ever NXT women's title match, Paige and Emma. And it was a fantastic match. And Emma had a bright future. Even with that dumb gimmick. You can get over dumb gimmicks. It was actually a little bit over. But she had so much talent. She still does. But if she's hurt again, you had the Walmart incident. Character rebrand. Back in NXT. Gets over massive with the new Evil Emma in NXT. Gets the call up to WWE again. And as soon as she's called up, back injury. Now, she was healthy for months. Had her at a couple house shows. Held her off TV. Then you do Emelina. Then you cancel Emelina. Then you come back Evil Emma. They don't really put her in the forefront. You got to see if she stays healthy. She gets injured again. Like I said, if this is serious, any length of time, Braun Strowman length of time, to be honest, the 4 to 8 weeks, like I said, that could be it. Because Vince already, unless you're top tier or unless you're Randy Orton, you don't get multiple chances. Emma's not top tier, at least to the corporate, all right? To the fan, you see the talent, but the corporate, she's not top tier. So if Emma's out for any length of time, I'm telling you guys, Emma will be placed on back burner. She may not be ever back on TV again. If she is, she will never realize that full potential. You can guarantee it. Never realize it. The other main story I want to talk about in this week's Let's Talk Wrestling, Roman Reigns and The Miz. Yeah, The Miz is going to win the Intercontinental title. I can all but guarantee it. Now, yes, I believe The Miz is going to win the Intercontinental title from Dean Ambrose at some point. The reason it might happen sooner and it got moved up, the Intercontinental title match, Braun Strowman injury. Makes sense. Move up this title match. Don't hold it off. Miz wins. Go with Ambrose. All of a sudden, here comes Roman Reigns. Here's why Roman and Miz happens. Brock Lesnar, not going to be there a lot with the title. Keep Roman and Brock away. Again, we're making sense, right? Follow the time. You're going to have the Universal title on sparingly. Couple months. Because Brock's going to keep the belt. Correct? Great. Thank you for the response out there in YouTube internet land. Okay. Now, his first defense at, I can't believe this is a pay-per-view name, Great Balls of Fire. If it's not Brock Lesnar, it could be Seth. It could be Finn. It could be a multitude of guys. It's fine. They're going to get Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. It'll be SummerSlam. If he's out 8 weeks, he could still wrestle at SummerSlam. So, not worried about it. WWE's not really going to worry about it. Braun Strowman is an attraction. He's not a Finn. He's not a Seth. He's not a 5-star, every week grinded guy. He could be gone for 2 months. You can miss him, but it's not going to hurt him when he comes back. He's that special attraction guy. He's actually in the same category with a Nakamura and The Undertaker. Go figure that, but in reality, he is. So what do? How do you keep Roman in the main event scene, yet away from that Universal title, because all signs are indicating to the Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns title match at WrestleMania? You put the Intercontinental title in the forefront. If you remember the last time Brock Lesnar was the WWE champion and he was away with Raw, they didn't put the Intercontinental title at the forefront. They kind of tried to. I thought they would do that and build up contenders. It feels like that's what they're going to do this time. So the Miz takes the Intercontinental title. The supposed, to be honest, I mean, let's be real here. Top heel, one of the top heels on Raw, the Miz. 1 year ago, saying that would have made you throw up a little. Miz, great job. But if he gets in a program with Roman Reigns over the IC title, and the fans will know what's going on. I'm telling you this right now. Be prepared for the Miz to be Stone Cold Steve freaking Austin for the Miz, because they know what the end game is going to be. You know it. I know it. Nobody's stupid. Roman's getting that IC title, boys, and here's why Roman's getting that IC title. Because Roman needs to be in the main event. The IC title will be in the main event, or will be a top-tier title, because there's no Universal title, so they got to project it that way. They've been throwing out that it's not the title that makes the man, it's the man that makes the title line too freaking much. Also, don't you know the only 2 titles Roman has never held is the Intercontinental Championship and the Universal Championship. Newsflash, guys. He gets that Intercontinental Championship. Come WrestleMania, here's your vignette. He was close at WrestleMania 31, but he came up just a little bit short. The only title that has eluded him in his WWE career, the Universal Championship, all held by the same man, the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Can Roman overcome the Beast, the one man he's never been able to overcome for the one title he's never been able to win? Can't you see it? Can you see it now? Guys, that's the plan. That's legitimately the plan. It feels so simple, so obvious. Now, bullshit storylines between now and Mania. Unless somebody gets hurt, that's it. What do you think? Finn Balor's going to face Brock at WrestleMania? You think Seth's going to do it? You think Brock's going to lose the title, not get it back, or not be in the main event? Roman beat The Undertaker. He's guaranteed that main event. Guaranteed. It's just like Brock from 30. Just think about it. That's the storylines right there. So be prepared for it. I wanted to put that out there. Main story. It's going to be an interesting feud. I actually think the feud not only makes sense, it'd be good. I really do. I actually think this feud will be good. But in the end of it, Roman's getting that Intercontinental belt. The Intercontinental belt's going to be treated like a big thing, which is good. You can't complain about that. Unfortunately, it's going to be with Roman. Now, I may get flack for this. I don't think that's a bad thing. Some of you may. I kind of think it does the Intercontinental belt good if it's not treated like the U.S. belt when he loses it. Because you can at least get somebody from a mid to the main by beating Roman for that IC belt before he gets the program to go on with Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania. And real quick, because those are the 2 stories, that's it. If you're still with me, indulge me for a minute. The current product. You know, every year, you lead up to WrestleMania. You get excited. People weren't really excited this year. Felt like WrestleMania 31. Then WrestleMania 31 happened. Great show. WrestleMania 33 was a really good show. Really good. WWE drops the ball in the follow-up after about 2 weeks, and they have hit this dead zone. Ratings below 2 on Raw and SmackDown. The taped version, so go with that what you will. But guys, this happens every year. The difference is it happened earlier, before we got to the taped ones. That's why the taped ones got below 2. Whereas usually the dead zone would happen around a week or 2 later, and it'd be going into June, and once you got to Money in the Bank, things pick back up. You got the summer, you get your major angles, etc. The issue WWE's falling into is God, has the writing been bad. You don't really have injured major players. You have most of your guys in peace. Your SmackDown pay-per-view right now, Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton, there's people out there, you like the Jinder Mahal thing. Most people don't. They're not watching. I love what the Fashion Police are doing. The Fashion Police versus the Usos. Tag team title match. Look at it. Look at some of the matches. They're legitimately jobbers versus champions. Just randomly. That doesn't work. You'll have people coming out there right now saying it's good and they're under WWE payroll. I can understand that. But it doesn't work. I mean, just look. Your feuds right now that you try, it feels like the writing is just trying to get through this time to get to the summer rather than at least trying to keep that little bit of momentum they had, which is now obviously dead. Just try to keep it. At least get to the middle of May. They didn't get out of April. And that's why we're in the situation that we are right now with the product. It's not going to get better until June. It's not going to get better until Money in the Bank for SmackDown. And yes, great balls of fire for Monday Night Raw. But that's going to do it for this week's Let's Talk Wrestling. Guys, let's give that sponsor some love. The subscribe button, 100% free. The notification button is sister, 100% off as well. You'll be glad you did, and you'll feel that beastly feeling inside when you click them. And let's go beast on that subscribe button. Let's go beast on that like button. And as always, guys, keep it beast.